Was Charlie in Skins?
No, she's just the vibe of this album. I think the vibe of this album is, or of 2007 specifically, is
Oh,
in Series
I
1.
was gonna say I didn't remember Skins being bad and talked about to death.
Damn! Holy shit! Okay, honestly though, I did I watched Skins
Uh-huh.
like a couple of years ago for the first time,
Ooh, okay.
and I'm not like that's the thing, right? Like
Yeah.
I'm not gonna call Skins outright bad, but watching it for the first time, I was kind of like, "This is your king."
Yeah,
This y'all king.
I will say so like when I first watched Skins, it was 2007, like it was like airing on BBC America and syndication like after it had first come out in the UK, and like
Mhm.
I was 12. So I was 12
Yeah,
when that started, and like they were teenagers that were doing drugs and having sex, and I was like, whoa, this is so cool. And they're British on top of it. And yeah, and the other thing that's about Skins that I think is interesting to younger people, but then is a little harder to watch the older you get, is that the writer's room was largely teenagers. So it was like they
Oh,
had like yeah, Brian Isley was like 40 something, and he was like the showrunner, but his son also worked on the show with him, and then their writer's room was like populated by like teens and who were like or 18ish, people who were
are
like
you sure you're not
closer to
confusing
it.
this with Dan Schneider's shows?
no, Dan Schneider's
No.
shows were clearly written by like middle-aged men.
Yeah.
There's no way that teenagers would stumble on that many scenarios to have exposed bare feet.
Feet out, yeah, feet out in goo.
All right,
Yuck!
dude, Andrew, you're posting. Okay, this is going on the
Whoa.
That's for
Patreon.
free, yeah.
Do not post this for free.
Yuck.
Yeah,
None
he
of you
I
guys
wanna get
better.
this
None of you
long
guys
toe
better have
socks.
slime falling over you later. Oh, I hope not.
I want to get on Feetopedia. Well, speaking of skins, trade the N with an M and Skims and not Kamala. Could you imagine if Kamala did a Skims ad? No, I got Charlie XCX did a Skims ad, and we're talking about music, fashion, film on this episode of I'm Meaning to Listen to That.
Remember that record that you bought me like 2 years ago? Well, I just remembered that it's sitting in the closet. So I called you up just to tell you I've been meaning to listen to that. I've been meaning to listen to that. Why don't you come over and talk about it? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Why don't you come over and talk about it?
I'm glad you've gotten a lot better at this since the last time I was on.
Yeah, I was gonna say that might have been the best intro yet.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. I'm going to school now. But everybody for this.
People evolve, but everything changes, but you won't. So
Yeah.
that's always nice.
It's good to know that Introductions 101 is going so well.
You need to go to remedial introductions,
Hi everybody.
pre-introductions.
Yeah. Hi everybody. Welcome to the show. Welcome to I've been meaning to listen to that.
Yeah,
the podcast.
yeah.
Where we go through the albums we've been meaning to listen. Here's that. And he says conduit to learn about each other and our guests. I'm Andrew Ambrose Lee. Hey, Dakota Foss, hot dog, cousin.
That's right. I forgot that the evolution of my character is that I'm Italian now, like racistly so.
No, you're
Wow.
like. I
It's
was
impossible to be racist against Italians, by the way. The only
Well, we're gonna freaking find out about that.
let's do it.
A little gabagool, little parmesan. Oh,
I was kind of going more like a character on the bear more so than like
Yeah,
like
I
an
did
Italian
feel
guy.
the Chicago. He was doing
okay, but like John Cena was on the bear, so that means nothing to me.
That's
Like,
true.
He was. I did not see him.
He was a fat
dude,
brother.
you want to talk about shows that like were long in the tooth? Season 4 randomly had John Cena as like a
Did it
cousin
really?
of one of the
You
characters.
don't remember this?
I watched season 4 for sure.
It's
it was like
season
a-
3. It's season 3.
Not
where they-
MF
Whatever.
watching.
Yeah.
Are you sure it's season 3?
I'm pretty sure it's season 3. Yeah, I was like
Wait, so
season
he's a fac?
yeah, he's
Is that
Yeah.
okay?
hey,
Season, like-
I don't think you're allowed to say that.
yeah.
Listen.
I'm pretty sure this was season 4 because season 4 had like the scene where they were all under that comically large
The
wedding
table.
table, and they were like
Yeah.
under there for like
was-
20 minutes having like an after school special talk about like how the power of love actually makes your food taste good.
Yeah, that's
Everyone
when the
on
show
the bear
turned
should
into
kill
Ted
themselves.
Lasso.
Yeah.
Who's
Who's
Except
ready
for
for Ted
Io.
Lasso season 4?
Hey, I'm
Jo-
the only one who's excited about that, and I don't care.
Not even Jason Sudeikis is excited. I heard Olivia Wilde is going to deliver him papers
She should.
on
I
set.
hope so.
Please, God.
By the way, like for those longtime fans of the show, like season 4 of Ted Lasso starts with him walking out of the ocean, like with an
He
iPhone.
picks up his iPhone, still okay.
It's a good thing these things are waterproof. But
Why is
he's-
that like a joke I remember from you? That's like the most long-standing joke I remember from you, Andrew, is that the for those who didn't finish watching Ted Lasso, he walks into the ocean at the end.
It's because like the team like turns on him because he bought an Android phone, and like that's why.
He became
That's
the
a classic.
villain. That's how you know he's the bad guy.
Yeah. Sammy Fack is in season 3, episode 8, Children. So he he shows up in
Damn, it's season 3. That's rough.
You probably were distracted by Jamie Lee Curtis' incredible acting in that season that you weren't able to focus on John Cena.
I liked it.
Probably.
I don't know.
Probably.
Jamie Lee Curtis, for whatever reason, I'm so swayed by seeing tweets about her. Like, I'm like, I can like her and stuff, and then I'm like, oh wait, she sucks. Like, I'm so easily swayed. She's like one of the celebrities that I can go with the tide on very easily.
Ted, another guy who went with the tide, Ted Lasso, because he like came back from the
He got
ocean.
swept
In the
away to
ocean.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
But yeah, like this guy's chronically online.
Yeah,
Please
yeah.
welcome Michael Limentato. Like,
I'm actually offline now. New thing.
Good for
New
you.
leave.
Good for you. So yeah, we're here to talk about music fashion film by Charli XCX. We kind of already did our history with Charli XCX, how we kind of discovered her and stuff, but we don't need to cover that again. What I do want to like talk about a little bit is Brat 2 years later, and like kind of your thoughts on it looking back at that time. Like what is your opinion of Brat 2 years later, basically? Like how is it holding up? Do you think about it all the time? Do you is it kind of just like,
I see what you did
2004, all that stuff?
I think Brat has aged pretty well. I mean, I'm not like listening to it as much as I did during Brat Summer, obviously, and I liked it. I've always liked it. I'm surprised that it's like what hit. I never know what's gonna hit, like with Gen Pop, especially with my girls. Like, why is Worst Girl in America like Slater's hit maker? Like, I don't understand. To me, that's a worse album than Starfucker, which is more what I like from her, but she's
Damn.
never gonna
Okay.
do that again. Huh?
No. I agree with you. I didn't know
Okay.
that you were going to come on here with such good takes.
Thank you. Thank you.
I was prepared to fight you, like
No.
from how I heard you. We'll talk about it.
But then
later.
she's like doing best man in America. She's doing like a sister album or a brother album, and I'm like, come on. Like, even if it's good, can we like she's releasing a song tonight called Brand New Chanel's. Do you know this?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, like it is very much like a this is definitely discrediting Slater, and like I really like Worst Girl in America, but I'm totally with you that like Starfucker or even honestly Trouble in Paradise, like
Literally, Trouble Paradise, so good.
I love Slater's discography. But like I think that the Slater rollout does feel very much like We Have Brad at Home, but it's far more than that. Like, she dropped the album. It was she was kind of simmering underground, and it kind of broke through, and then not long after she's releasing a brother album that's like remixes. That's essentially like a whole nother album.
It's not even remixes though; they're new songs.
Well, yeah, but like it's the
They're
Charli
new
album
songs
was
with
basically
titles.
like they're like new titles in the sense where it's like Beat Up Chanel's, Brand New Chanel's, Worst
But
Girl in
doesn't
America,
sound like
Worst
it.
Man in
I'm
America.
gonna do something else while you guys do this.
What? Are you not interested? Fine. Brat. I don't know. Charlie did She did something with Brat that hadn't been done before. It hit with the Gen Pop. It made me not be able to spend $25 to see her. Similarly, that happened with Slater. But they are not my most favorite product of either of these girls who I love. And I'm worried about the trajectory of both of them, who I've supported for a very long time. And I'm worried about the decline. That's the issue with like seeing this peak of popularity, is I think it like goes to a musician's head, especially when they exist in this place that is like semi-famous, right? Like Carly Rae Jepsen can go to the store. You might not see her anymore. She's just going to the store, but she doesn't need to like have security, right? But like Charli XCX would need to have security if she went to the store now, which is crazy. Like people used to make her sign poppers, and now she's like one of the most famous women in America. Anyways, all that being said, I'm losing the thread here. Brat, good.
Good. I think it's like to add to your point a little bit. I think there's like, when you say it gets her ahead, like I think there is the ego of it all, like, and this album is kind of all about the ego, like the crushing highs and lows of ego, but also like kind of getting to her head in terms of like all these voices and the anxieties of like kind of what move should I make next? Like what is the right thing? I'm just gonna put I don't know exactly what you liked, and I didn't quite enjoy Brat like living it and stuff like that. And like I think there's like kind of anxiety and in her headness in that way. So
I feel that very strongly.
I think when Brat came out, I mean, I reviewed it at the time and I gave it a perfect score before Fantano did. Like I thought that it was like an instant classic, but I do agree that it's kind of settled. Like I don't know if it's overexposure or something. It hasn't diminished at all as an album, but I think that like my attachment has grown more towards like Pop 2 and Charli is like my favorite Charli projects. But like I think Brat is still a classic. Like I think it's still a phenomenal album. The only reason why I don't listen to it, like why I'm still not spinning it, is because I wore the shit out of it back then. I go back and forth about like, some of the stuff that Michael said. I don't necessarily know if I agree with her trajectory going down as of now, but I definitely understand like the worry about that because, in preparation for this episode, I actually watched The Moment last night for the first time.
Oh shit, yeah.
Like I had not seen The Moment. Have you guys all seen The Moment?
I've seen it, yeah.
No.
It's
Okay.
good.
And
yeah.
I don't know if I would call it good, but I was really worried about The Moment, just because, like, I think I brought this up during the Wuthering Heights episode, but like, I'm glad that acting is bringing Charli joy, like, and she obviously talks about it on Music, Fashion, Film. I'm not I'm not the kind of fan who is like, oh my gosh, Charli's in this thing, I have to see it.
Same.
Like the same way that like the Swifties were like, oh, Taylor's a Jellicle.
Gotta see her get hit by a car in that movie.
Yeah. Is that when
I
the
was there
Crawdads
at 9 a.m. on a Saturday to see that.
Yeah, like
I wish Taylor Swift got hit by a car. Never mind. Actually, edit this out.
But yeah, like it took me a long time to come around to The Moment. Like I would see it on HBO Max and be like, I don't need to see it right now. But leading up to this episode, I was like, why not? And while I wouldn't really call it like a great film, like I was surprised at how hard it was trying and like some of the ideas that it had. Like I think that it could have gone, it could have leaned more into like the stuff that she was trying to do. It felt like every once in a while she would try to get too like self-aware with it, which I think is the general worry. Maybe, I don't want to put words in your mouth, Michael, but like,
no, that's her problem. She's so meta. She has like meta. She has online brain in a really bad way.
Yes. I think that like for someone like me who's been a fan of Charli for like over a decade now, like in a pretty like excited capacity, it has been weird that, you know, all these people are coming out and all these people that I find annoying and shallow are like latching on to this thing that I've loved. And
Don't make fun of Michael like that. Like, come on, he's my buddy. Like,
but like, you know, like after Brat, everything has existed in conversation with Brat. Like she she still hasn't left Brat despite dropping a soundtrack that we all liked. I don't know, but Michael, did you like it?
The Wuthering Heights one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's great.
Okay, yeah. So we all liked the Wuthering Heights soundtrack.
I also like the movie. I think the movie is pretty good, actually.
I give it a 9 out of 10 also.
Wow.
But like, you know, dropping that was supposed to be like kind of a clean slate of like, here's a project that doesn't have to live up to Brat that I can just drop to kind of get my creative juices flowing, and you know.
And it works. She's doing her hooky thing, but it's different sounding, but it still sounds like Charli. I'm still into it. She is doing some singing. There's some music that's fun to listen to, which is good, and that's what I want from Charli. So it's something interesting to tag that for later. But something that I liked on the Wuthering Heights.
It's interesting that she made songs you liked and like had melodies and stuff.
Yeah, it was interesting. There were melodies.
What could that possibly mean for the conversation about the album proper?
A little nugget for you guys.
Yeah, that's like the stinger at the end of like a Dragon Ball Z episode where it's like, will Goku fight or defeat Frieza? And then it's like, on the next episode, Goku defeats Frieza.
No, literally. I'm like, and the instruments were fun to listen to, and they had played melodies, and it was fun, and there were hooks.
And there was a color on the album.
Yeah.
Cover.
Yeah, exactly.
But you know, Wuthering Heights was supposed to be like the dividing line, and now we have music, fashion, and film. And I think, to the album's credit, I don't think that it's like totally like another, you know, go around of Brat like in its totality, but like it clearly could only exist like as part of the conversation of Brat.
Yes,
so
it has to. But everything she does has to.
Yeah. So for me, like I'm not necessarily worried about like the trajectory of Charli as a whole, because I mean, spoiler alert, I like this album and I liked Wuthering Heights, but I understand the worry of like, is there ever going to be a clean break of this like recursive narrative of like fame and you know, her career, like is it ever going to be fun or fantastical again, or is it going to be these like philosophical musings until we all die?
She needs to work with Cupcake again.
Yeah, like where is Cupcake? Where's she at? So
I'm being serious. Also, that's not.
I actually do agree. I'm not. I'm with you on that one. Yeah.
I bring motherfucking Cupcake back.
No. Like we need a Cupcake bat signal for sure.
Literally, it's just like ass cheeks or whatever. Like,
it's Squidward's nose.
Wait, what the? His dick is smaller than my toes.
What about you, Harper? What's your like? What how's Brat aging for you?
Brat, I feel like I have like actually pretty little relationship with it as far as like listening to it as music or an album at this point. It's like just a part of like the consciousness is how it feels to me. Like I will just like sometimes like think of like, you know, a song like Von Dutch or, you know, Girl So Confusing, but it's almost like I'm just like saying a thing that I've heard, or like, you know, it's just like the universe is delivering it to me because it's something that was like so ingrained in the culture, and now it's just, you know, yeah. So I don't really listen to Brat that much. I like it. It's a good album. But I honestly like was obsessed with the Wuthering Heights album. So to me, like that's my recent Charli, like, you know,
because it's really good.
It's really good. It's really good.
Yes.
Yeah, so like 3 of my top 10 most listened songs on Tidal are from that album. Like,
yes, I think that is an excellent album.
yeah.
I think like, yeah, I personally am not worried about Charli because, like post Brat, she put out the moments like in just 2026 alone, and this is just music, not film. The moments, Wuthering Heights, and this, and like if you put them all together, it's a pretty impressive body of work. And like if you don't like this one, like she still released an album you love this year, so it's not like it's like, oh, she's completely cooked or anything like that.
No,
but
she's not cooked.
But like, yeah, like I
haven't heard the 3 side B-side songs. I keep on thinking about you every single day.
Thinking about you every single night.
If you take away the music, what has she got?
Yeah, I've not heard these yet.
They're I don't
cute.
think they would change your mind that much, like on the album, but I think that they're fun diversions. They're very much in line with the rest of the album, and like it might even be the case where like the lyrics to them are exclusively just the title of the song repeated, but they're short little like ditties.
Oh, they're like not long. Oh,
yeah,
like the rest of the very long album.
Yeah, Playboy
Yeah.
Bunny's pretty good. I like that one. Yeah.
One of the songs that I Think About You or whatever, that actually plays at the end of Card Declined. That's like the beat switch at the end of it.
Okay. That one leaked a long time ago, I think, too. So I've heard like the original version of it, maybe, but it sounded familiar to me.
She only posted them on her B-sides Instagram, if you're on that.
Okay. I am on that, but I don't know. Okay. Sorry. Let's resume.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm being very derailing. I apologize.
No, you're doing great. You're doing
Harper,
great.
please do not feel like I'm talking over you. I apologize if I have. I will do it again, but I apologize if I have, and I apologize for future me as well.
All right, sounds good. Thank you. No, I took very few notes. I'm mostly here for vibes, a lot like Charli on this album. So.
Oh man, I gotta drink this poppy. But like, yeah, I like feel so post Brat. We did, like we talked about, we did that whole Charli month of episodes, and like that was awesome. And then we kind of, I do think like I kind of like, because I consumed 4 albums in such a short amount of time, I kind of like wasn't like, I didn't like live with them as like you folks did really. So Brat was like kind of Crash was the first like rollout I like kind of lived through, like, and I was like paying attention to it, and that was like a little disappointing but still quite good.
That's
and
why
then,
I love Crash also.
Ooh, yeah. Like this album is a little crashy in some ways, like kind of like thematically I think is parallels Crash a bit. But anyways, like post Brat, and like Brat was, I think, is a masterpiece. I think it's pretty fantastic. But I'm not like super like invested in Charli's like life. I don't really care. Like I don't really pay attention to like I'll see things on Reddit. I'll see like Charli's having an interpersonal conflict with this artist, and like I'll see things like that, but not like, and maybe that'll make me a little sad, but yeah, that doesn't really.
Okay, her interpersonal conflicts are because she's married to a member of the 1975, and everybody hates them. So those are the vast majority of her interpersonal conflicts. Is that her husband, the least problematic 1975 member, is just around these guys, and then everyone's like, specifically talking about.
It does feel like a psyop, like a lot of the like push to do a lot of drama.
Yes. Well, I do think Rina Sawayama like hates Charli XCX now so much it's ruined her career. You know what I mean?
Like that was actually like the weirdest bit of like just stray bullets. It's like
right.
Like somebody flicked the domino of Charli releases like the album, maybe album of the decade, Rina Sawayama no career.
Right. No, literally. Like Rina Sawayama will never make music again. Like, why?
Oh, I hope not.
I hope not too. I think she's very talented. She's also a good actress, unlike Miss XCX. I'm sorry.
Yo, John Wick 4 was actually pretty good.
John Wick 4 slaps. When she crawls
John
up that guy's back with the knives, I was like, that's cool.
What?
Also, that song is good. Her last song, I think, maybe of ever.
What? You weren't on Infinite Icon, the Paris Hilton album?
Oh, I loved that album. I'm so sorry. I loved it. I
Wait,
love Paris.
I forgot she has a song on that.
No,
Yeah.
that was like
That's a
that
good
was like the whole
song.
thing because she not to relitigate Rina Sawayama beef, but she was mad at Charlie over her association with Maddie Healy, which brought up a bunch of valid points because I think she's on like the
Yes.
1975's like record label.
Yes.
But then in the midst of that appeared on Paris Hilton's album, so everybody was kind of like, wait, what?
You know what I have to say to that? Stop being poor, Rina Sawayama.
So yeah, like I think like Brat like really was a masterpiece to me, and then like it's kind of like I kind of like think of it as like she reached the peak of the mountaintop, and now she doesn't really
Help! Help! I don't know how to get down! Help! I'm in a bit of a spot up here. It's so
Okay.
cool for a British girl like me.
Why did she turn into like a member of Monty Python?
Nee,
yeah, so like she reached them, and then now she's kind of putting like lower stakes things out, like lower stake projects out right now, like and like kind of like putting her eggs in multiple types of baskets, like with like spreading out her creativity so it's not like the pressure's on one project only. So like I think this is just like, and this was not she was not intending to release an album or make an album, but she was just like hit with inspiration of just like, these are the things I want to say, these are the sonics I want to play with. I'm hanging out with A.G. Cook and Finn Keen again. We're just like excited and making something really quickly, and I think that's what this is.
Well, maybe she shouldn't have released an album then.
Wow. Let's talk about this one though. Let's talk about music.
They're building a statue of me right now as we speak, by the way.
Yeah, they build statues of critics.
They built
I'll be
the
right back.
statue of me.
Yeah, there's also a Roger Ebert statue in Champaign Urbana. But yeah, like let's talk about music, fashion, and film. What are your guys's? I guess let's start with opinions. Like, what are your opinions on it? Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad? Do you think there are instruments and melodies and such? Like,
There
what
are
do you think?
instruments.
Sometimes for like when we talk about an album on this podcast, I can't tell if I actually like something or if I've like Stockholm syndromed myself into liking something because I've listened to this album on repeat only since it came out in preparation for this. And at first I was like, oh, yeah, like rock music, whatever, wink, wink doesn't really do a lot for me. But now I'm like, wink, 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 I can't help it. Like I get really into it. So I don't know. I don't fully know on this one. Yeah.
I'm going to say, I was feeling like that Nicki Minaj meme at first, where it's like, at first you're not going to get it. Then you're going to listen to it again and you'll be like, wait a second. And then you're into it. And then I wasn't into it. And then I was really not into it. And then I was really, really not into it. And now I'm like loathing this. I loathe that she put this out. I loathe that it exists. I think this is not a sound I want from
Alphaba
her.
and or
loathing,
Linda.
yeah, literally. I think the album art is so fucking stupid. I'm like, this looks stupid and bad. You have made a stupid and bad album. Don't act. Don't be famous. Go back to the Kia Asylum. It's time to lock her back up. Throw away the keys. That's where she makes the best music.
That's
Lock her up.
crazy. That's
Lock
absolutely
her up.
insane.
Lock
Okay.
her up.
Okay, no. I don't like. I don't know. Do you do you really like in your heart of hearts feel that vitriolic?
No, that's a little exaggerative. I think it's
No,
fine.
I mean-
It's just not interesting to me for her. Like, it's good music, but I like lately I've been listening. I want fun pop music from her. Like, that's always what she's done. That's always what I want from her. Even when she's making like slower music, it's still interesting and like fun to listen to. Like, I would say that the Wuthering Heights album is not like fast and fun, but it's so like cacophonous and fun to listen to, and she's doing interesting things. This is not interesting. This is like mention sing music. This is peak mention sing music. This is like guitars and like reverb, and I'm like, come on. Like, Card Declined is garbage. Maybe one of the worst songs she has ever made. That is not me being exaggerative. I think that's
I think that's I think that's fair. Like, I think it's total. Like, if someone doesn't like this album, I think it's like, I think that's totally fine, because like this is not. I think that this is one of the like most direct, it has some of the slimmest appeal in her entire discography.
Yeah.
Like, it is going for a very specific thing, and if you're not into that thing, like, yeah, you're gonna think that it's really silly. And like, it's a little ironic that Harper, for the visual, or for the audio listeners, wore the Legalized Gay jersey, because this is Charlie's straightest album ever.
Yes,
I
this
think.
is not gay
Like,
at all.
this is dour mood. This is, let's appeal to like the boomer dads, like, who are into.
Look at the album art, and that tells you what this album is. It does.
No, like, I completely agree. The issue with that is that I am a nearly 35-year-old man, and I do like what she's going for here.
I just turned 21, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, see, that's the generational divide here.
Yes.
Back in my day, I used to
7.
have to go to Blockbuster. Do you know what Blockbuster is?
Is that... No, I have no clue. Is that like when you have to... No, that's not appropriate what I was going to say. I'm going to say Chase, since I'm Gen Z and I don't have sex. So...
Oh, yeah. But like, no, I think that this is like... It's difficult for me to... Like, I'm still wrestling with like nailing down how I actually feel about it. Like, I am coming down positive on it. I don't think that this is something that I would ever argue for, like, oh, this is secretly the best Charlie album, because it's not. It's just not. And I don't think anyone who worked on this album would fight for an angle like that. Like, I haven't kept up with her interviews or anything, but like that thing that artists usually do of like, oh, this is my best work yet. I don't even think
this
she's
is my
done
most
that
personal album yet.
Yeah, like, but
She would say
I think
that, though.
I think that this album I think it slots in with the rest of her catalog better than a lot of people are saying. Like, I see a lot of like, hear me out. I see a lot of people like complain about the lyrics being like shallow and repetitive and all of that stuff. And to that I say, that's
what she's always done.
That's literally like, Brat was like an anomaly of like, she picked 3 songs where she was like, I hate Taylor Swift, I want to kill myself, and I might go off birth control. And other than that,
literally me AF vibes.
Yeah, but like, other than that, like, on the same album, when I go to the club, I want to hear those club classics. Like,
that's making me excited. I'm not listening to you talk about this album anymore. I'm just gonna listen to that right now.
Right. But like, she's always been this she's always been about making music that like is not even necessarily like capturing a feeling, but just like capturing a vibe, And I think that at Charlie's absolute best, at her like absolute pinnacle, she's capturing like those feelings for sure. Like, she's one of my favorite artists. So, any bit of praise you could throw at an artist like her, I've done it. And I think that this album is like, it's going for like a more stripped back rock music thing that's like, as we said earlier, like, it's continuing the conversation of Brat, but like, rather than her kind of examining, like, being at a crossroads of feeling stuck or confused where she's at in her career, it's like, I'm gonna die one day. Isn't that nuts? And like, I find myself appreciating that. I don't know how much more patience I will have after this for more conversation pieces. But as it stands, like, I think that this is something that I like and I appreciate a lot. And I think that the songs are pretty good. Like, this is pretty much all that I've listened to since it dropped as well. And I think that the songs are they kind of sneak their hooks in you a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like this rewards, like, I've only listened to this like 5 times or so. Like, I feel like this rewards my opinion. Let's start with my opinion. I think this is not her best work. I think it's more interesting to think about than to listen to. But that being said, it's pretty listenable in my opinion. It's 30 minutes long, and it goes on a loop. Like, it's pretty listenable, and like the hooks are the structure is a little like avant-garde and like kind of airy and stuff like that, but there are hooks and there are things that really stick with you. But yeah,
the lead up to this album had me more worried about the album than the album itself. I don't think these songs work particularly good as singles. Like, I know that rock music had like the little trend thing on Instagram, and
Oh yeah,
that felt like a psyop, if I'm being honest.
that's not really a thing.
It's like it's a fake thing. And like Spring Summer 26, I thought
I love that song. Yeah, me too. I feel like a lot of people hated that one, but I really liked that one.
No, I think that's great. The music video is good too. Also,
the music video is very cool. I liked Spring Summer 26, but I was kind of confused by it as like a single. And I think that like out of the pre-release stuff, that like Wink Wink is probably my favorite. Like it like feels like the most like a complete song.
are you only saying that for effect, or do you mean it?
What?
That Wink Wink is a good song.
No, I like Wink Wink. I think it's a good song.
This is the first like postmodern podcast where we're all just like, yeah.
I'm only saying that for effect.
Yeah.
No, I really came around on Wink Wink too.
Really, you liked Wink Wink? Guess what? I fucked your dad.
Wink Wink does benefit a lot from its music video. Its music video is extremely fun.
Music video is good, but guess what? Not a good song.
Wow.
To me,
yeah. Let's talk about this album though in terms of themes. Like, what do you folks like take away in terms of thematics of this album?
She loves the movies. She likes to be in the movies. She likes to watch the movies. That's the main thing.
Lars von Trier summer.
She should have put the end of Babylon in this, don't you think?
Oh my gosh, yes. I want to watch. Okay, wait. That scene from the end of Babylon where it's all the movies, but like she's playing every character. So like she's a Navi.
That'd be really good. Also,
yeah,
that'd be funny AF.
I think it's like I feel like it's a lot about what it means to dedicate your entire life to art, and then like kind of the existential crisis around that in terms of one, the ego, two, the notion that we're all gonna die, and like what if this all means nothing? What if we're not helping the earth or helping the world in any way? And then like the last song is about like kind of like, you know, when David Cronenberg secret feature, like when it was like kind of like it was like he was like
secret.
I had this near death experience, and like, you know, when I was dying I didn't think about art, I thought about the people and stuff like that. And then she kind of like realizes, oh, it's about the feeling. But then the challenge here is like if you're just being led by feeling alone, then like that can lead you astray too. That can, like, you know, feelings can deceive you. Your own mental wellness can deceive you. Like, you know, just like, and being a celebrity, you have like so many voices whispering in your ears and such. And like, it's kind of like, and like kind of the hollowness and depression and despair around that feeling. She's basically in a cage. So like,
right. Sorry, Rina Sawayama. I can't work with you anymore. I work with John Cale and David Cronenberg now.
Okay, honestly though, if I'm being real, I think I like the David Cronenberg song more than I like the
House.
The
Rina song. The
Rina song
off
Crash.
Beg for You?
Yeah.
I love that song. Oh no, that song is so good. I like the David Cronenberg song too.
But Beg for You is like not.
It's September Cry for You though. So
like
really
it's literally just Cry for You.
Yeah.
Yes, it's the sample is too strong.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes, I agree with that. Guess what?
Yeah.
though? Looking back on Charlie's discography, Gone bodies this whole album. I'd rather listen to one Gone than an entire music fashion film.
Okay, that's like not fair at all, though. That's like the definition of Hydrogen Bomb versus Coughing Baby.
This is Coughing Baby. That's what I'm saying, though.
I'm not going to disagree. Like, I'm not going to hold up and say like, Wink Wink's got a shot on the right day. Like, no, Gone bodies the fuck out of everything.
I'm like, play Gone for Mark Jacobs, Martin Scorsese, and John Cale. They would die. That's like, like, I'm sorry. Gone would kill the cover of music fashion film.
You don't think they could get down in the club?
No,
Marty could get down. I don't know.
While we're going back and listing other Charlie work that we like.
Ooh, I like this. Yes, let's talk about different Charlies now.
It's always going to be True Romance for me. I'm so annoying, but that's like always going to be my favorite Charlie album. Yeah. You're the one. I could listen to that all day, every day. I love that song.
Does True Romance have Ha Ha Ha?
Yeah,
Yes,
that's the one that
I
he
was
was just
thinking.
doing.
Oh yeah, that song.
I was right.
Stay Away. God, so good.
Cloud
Black
Aura
Roses.
also.
Yeah, great album.
Two more quick thoughts. Like speaking of, I have two thoughts. I don't know if I'll like kind of weave them together like perfectly, but I think like speaking of H&M, I think it's like here's my theory of why Brat was so popular. Here's my theory of why it was so popular.
Yes,
I think there are a lot of people who are progressive, who have like more left or liberal ideas like of how the world should be, and are like who love to like who are a little rough around the edges, love to go clubbing, love to have fun, all these things, but then also like have to go to work at like Grubhub or whatever. They have to like serve the machine that's like
Grubhub is Brat.
yeah, it's like and like but I think like that's why Brat is so easy to use for marketing, and it like I kind of think this album's a lot about like what happens when counterculture becomes mainstream. And then also I feel like this is kind of and I think why this album isn't as fun as the last one is because like you can see over here, Brat came around the prospect of a potential Kamala presidency and such.
that is not why it's
I don't
exciting.
no, but like I'm saying, like I remember Harper on our Brad episode, you were like, when you saw the coconut memes, you're like, oh,
Yeah.
we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be
I did
fine.
think that.
Oh, that's too painful.
Yeah,
It
that
is
was horrible.
painful.
That was our Pokemon Go to the polls.
Also, like, okay, and we don't have to get into this, but she's so running again. She posted something recently.
Ugh.
Like,
I
Oh, no.
hate that loser behavior.
No, like we're
We're
not
cooked.
doing
We're
this.
MF cooked.
yeah.
I like okay. I saw today. This is a little bit of a tangent, but
What,
I think it was
talking
today.
about Kamala Harris is going to be a tangent.
no, even further back than that. I saw. I'm pretty sure it was today. Obama posted his summer playlist, and by that
Vince
I mean
Staples
like one
on
of his
there.
interns. What?
He put a Vince Staples song that's like kind of against his whole deal, like on
That
that.
I
was
don't know,
easy.
but there's like 5 people that I'm friends with on Instagram who liked it, and I just can't believe that we're falling for this in 2026.
Obama's fake list.
That like, oh, you're telling me Obama's like lounging around listening to fucking Pink Pantheress? No, he's not doing that. He's not doing that.
No.
I'm sorry.
Let me hear Pink.
Let me be clear. Sorry, I don't know.
Who is this
why.
Zara Larson?
That was actually pretty good.
Yeah, that was good. I love
Michelle,
it.
are we having a gross summer? Wait, I lost it. I lost it.
To
Jennifer. Sorry.
to bring it back a little bit.
My lover.
I want to finish one like one more third before you like say your thing. I think like dedicating your life to art, doing all these fashion shows, acting, making music and stuff. I think like confronted with the Trump administration feels so futile, feels so small, and feels like what are we doing here? And like we're just like going on these runways to hell and all this stuff, or like we're making films that don't really do that much and stuff like that. And like kind of like I think that's like kind of creating this existential cycle here. So anyways, that's what I want to say.
I agree with that on some level. What was your point about the like Kamala of the Brat, like how that resonated with people?
I think it's because
it had the energy of the potential, I think is what you were
yeah,
saying.
like yeah.
There was the
kind of more of a
newness.
utopia. Yeah, like kind of a utopia, like Brat
Things
was kind of
be good.
Yeah.
See, I think I think Brat's a 10. It's a classic and whatnot. Critics of Brat and like I think some really annoying people on the internet who like think that they're above Brat, the album. One of the main criticisms of that was like how Brat was aiming for like the indie sleaze, like / whatever the hell was going on in like the 2000s of it all, and just like sort of aestheticizing it, like however you say it. I definitely butchered that, but like basically just like taking the images and symbols of like the 2000s and like vacantly displaying them just because that wasn't in what was that?
Simulacrum. Like
yes,
signs
yeah,
pointing
like
at signs,
yeah.
Isn't he in that movie with No, I'm sorry, I lost it. I was going to make a Simu Liu joke, but I lost it. So let's just keep going.
The simulacrum.
Shout out to Reddit. Shout out to his Reddit account.
Shout out to that amazing stock photo of him doing Pilates or whatever.
Yeah,
love that stock.
I do
photo.
like that too. Anyways,
but you know, like there, even during Brat Summer, before everything went to shit with the election, like there were plenty of moments that you could point out during like the rollout of Brat that were cringe as fuck, even as somebody who loves the album, even as somebody who's like generally a fan of Charli. Like I remember there was an infamous party, it might have been like Charli's birthday or something, where there were like Polaroid pictures that were like posted up, and like it was supposed to be like, you know, like a very like harkening back to the 2000s, like, you know, heroin chic and like all of this stuff. And like if you saw videos of the event, it was like them posing and like everyone around them having cell phones, and it was fucking cringe, like because you can't do that anymore. You can't have parties how people did in the 2000s or even the early 2010s, because everybody has a phone, everybody has social media, everybody's a fucking cop now in the surveillance state.
Flock cameras, take flock cameras out of your city.
Yeah, we can find lost dogs now. Did you know? But like you know, so it was like stuff like that was like rang very hollow, and I think that Brat did a good job of taking that imagery and sort of infusing it with a new energy, a new angle that tapped into a different time. But the 2000s, like the imagery that I was harkening back to, that it's a simulacrum of, it was not like what she was projecting. And I think that music, fashion, film is actually closer to that, like to the genuine article of the 2000s and the 2010s than Brat was. So to your point, like, you know, with art not saving us and everything, like this feels like an attempt at trying to get at more raw nerves, back to like the genuine feeling of like, you know, this album is like not that far off from like the first couple Strokes records, you know? And I think that it sounds like that. I think that like the vibes are closer. They're closer to that. And like you were saying, like art is not going to save us. Like we have every good artist like in this country being at least liberal, if not like an actual leftist, and it doesn't do shit. Right. I read a really good article last night about this guy who'd been writing about comic books for like a decade, and he quit because he's like, I'm tired about writing about Spider-Man and how like bad guys get their comeuppance when that's not how our world operates. Like I'm fucking done. And I think that this album taps into like, so many different things. It taps into that frustration of putting all of your life's passion into something that clearly just does not make a dent, like on the actual power structures. It's a response to her feeling unfulfilled from the biggest moment of her career. And it's also her looking ahead, thinking, as I said earlier, like, we're all going to fucking die, and this might not even matter.
And like
this
playing
album's
with
for sure not going to matter.
the
Wait. By the way, something you said reminded me of this new thought I had.
yeah.
Simulacrum. What is this? Shang-Chi and the 7 Rings? 10 Rings?
All right. What is this? The beginning of Marvel Phase 5?
What is this? What is you talking about? That's me as Aquafina in Shang-Chi and the 10 Rings.
Damn,
Here's
that's
what-
a fucking deep cut.
She's going to be in the new Avengers. Did you know that?
Cool.
Aquafina is going to be there. She's going to be like
no
Dr.
fucking
Doom.
way.
What is you
What
talking about?
are you talking about? Dr.
There's no fucking way they're bringing back Aquafina.
They are. She's in it.
Here's
She's gonna be the stinger at the end of it, like the same way it was like Mystery
Harry
Styles
Styles
feels so good.
Aquafina, Harry Styles do like a scene together. That, like,
What's that
sets
guy's name from? That guy's name from Ted Lasso. He's there too.
Yeah, Hercules.
Oh, Brett Goldstein. He was
Yeah.
in like 2 seconds after the credits.
He got like super jacked for no reason.
Not no reason.
Awesome.
But like,
Listen, so then he got with J-Lo in the Netflix movie. So, it all worked out.
Have you
here's-
seen that movie, by the way?
Have I seen that movie? Of course. I watched it immediately.
I'm sorry. I forgot with whom I was speaking.
Here's my impression
Have
of
I seen that movie?
I'm so sorry. But yeah, I did watch it. Like, I came out on like a Friday. I was on vacation. Like, I was in Vegas at an Airbnb, and I opened up my phone to Netflix and I watched it on my phone while everyone else was asleep in the morning. Like, I needed
hell yeah.
needed to know about it. I needed to consume it. I needed to see Betty Gilpin's scary CGI vagina, it happened. It happened a lot. It's a crazy movie.
Wait, you see it a lot?
Yeah, I mean, it's like a full birth scene.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so crazy. It's nuts. I don't know if I could recommend it, but also go watch it.
wow. Here's my impression of a guy watching Simu eat everything on his plate.
Simi Lou.
Wait, what's his name? Like,
Unbreakable Simi Lou.
Stop.
wow. Simulac crumbs. He ate everything on his plate.
Wow, he ate
No
that out and left
crumbs.
no crumbs.
Do you guys want to see? Sorry,
What
totally
is you talking
unrelated.
about?
This
have-
is me. Oh, sorry.
Good.
Oh
good.
no, I found my iPods recently, and this is my iPod from college. It's the only Charlie song I have. Oh no, it's "Stay Away" from True Romance.
Nice.
Perfect album.
This is me as Aquafina as the housekeeper after Simu ate and left no crumbs. When someone asked me to vacuum, what is you talking about? There aren't any crumbs for you to vacuum.
So we've imitated Obama. We've imitated Italians. We've lambasted them, and now Asian people. Like, so.
Saying what is you talking about as Aquafina is
No,
not
yeah,
making fun of
you're right, you're right.
That's
I'm
making
sorry.
fun of an Asian person, but that is not making fun of as a whole.
I
I,
know,
think
I'm
Aquafina
just
is maybe
kidding.
like
I'm
the
goofing.
least representative Asian person.
I feel so seen. But yeah, like
Andrew,
I'm always
I love
wondering
you.
what you're
I would never be.
about. Like,
I would never think Aquafina is like you.
oh, thank you. So
The
High
greatest
praise.
compliment I can muster from my mind.
Meet my friend Andrew. He's nothing like Aquafina.
Okay, first, why would you say that? Second, what is you talking about?
Stop.
any other themes of this record? Like any other themes of music, fashion, film?
Aquafina should have been on this album.
Can you imagine if Aquafina was if she delivered the David Cronenberg monologue?
Everyone lives, everyone dies, nothing lasts forever.
What is you talking about?
What is you talking about? What is you talking about? Back and forth it goes between your headphones. It's left side. What is you talking about? 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 I think this happened the last time I was on the podcast too. I think I genuinely did Aquafina. What is you talking about? 400 times.
It's a good impression. I can't.
It's anytime someone will post what is you talking about, like this blank 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 Aquafina was you talking about, it's always gonna hit for me. Anyways, stuff about this album, let me think, let me look. Looking at the cover, it looks like there's room for maybe a fourth person that could be in the background. What do you guys think? I think a woman, younger actress, maybe she did rap at some point in her career.
So, okay, in an attempt to like wrangle this back to the album, like I do have a question for you, Michael. Since you don't like this album, right?
Yeah.
What do you think about like the themes of the album?
I just am bored of her talking about this. I think like her talking about this is of no interest to me. Her wanting to be famous is interesting. Her regretting it and like thinking about it is not interesting. I think talking about like the world and how hard it is and stuff like that, like that's what makes Spring Summer 26 interesting and good. But like the commentary on the commentary, like she gets too meta brain. I don't care about like your meta music, Charli XCX. Like rock music, wink wink, I'm afraid, yeah, Persona, No One Lasts Forever. No One Lasts Forever is interesting. I appreciate her talking about how like art is like inherently flawed and that nobody's thinking about that. You care about your personal connections, but she's still like trying to make this statement on her career while saying that won't matter. Like it's incongruous with itself, if that makes sense.
Yeah, but I agree with you. I agree. Like, I agree that like it has that incongruity. I think that that's what kind of makes it interesting because I think on paper, a lot of the meta stuff with this album, I think this subject matter is at the same time insufferable and annoying, but also interesting. Like, I've flip-flopped so much on the song Camera on like, is that song too indulgent? Like, because like I've said, like, I don't really care about her acting ambitions outside of like, you know, hoping that it makes her feel creatively fulfilled. But like I kind of come back and that song is catchy as hell. And also like if someone were to write a song about, you know, getting into acting when it's not necessarily their forte at an age like that, like this, to me, like this is how that song would be done. I think it's I think it's good.
But yeah, I mean, sure, but do I even care about hearing about that? No.
Fair enough. I got nothing.
I'm not trying to like shut you down. I'm just saying for me, this is all just like a topic I don't care about. Like I genuinely like the fact that you don't want to make music and you want to act because it make you feel good. That's awesome. Go act then.
I think it's also just this album's a lot about personas and like kind of like mirrors how we kind of all mirror each other. Like the way I created like the fact that like I have the three of you on this show and like how the three of you kind of mirror me in different ways is like really beautiful. And really that's how like that's a beautiful part of art is just like kind of like the collaborators and like this is an album celebrating her collaborators and stuff. And then also like speaking on Camera, like I think it's like being trying to escape the self. Like I think that's like a big theme of this record of just like and like the costumes and the masks we put on of just like you know like Michael, you know like the I think you should leave sketch where like he wears like that paper mache mask and he's like there's too much shit on me and it's like that mask is how he is on the inside. The mask isn't hiding him. The mask is actually how he is on the inside. That's how he feels in real life and stuff. So I think like there's something interesting there, but it's very meta. It's very meta.
Yeah, that's interesting, but again, like I don't know. I'm out. I'm over meted. I think. I don't want any commentary on something. I just want. I don't want commentary on the commentary. I just want the initial thought more than I want the commentary.
I feel yeah.
She's like pre-thinking about how it's all going to be responded to, and that's what her music ends up being about. Is like the response to what it feels like her first instinct is. If that's
She's having a conversation with herself before we even get there.
yes, exactly. We're not part of the conversation. We're part of the response, which I don't like.
But as a celebrity, you can't just say things. You can't just say things without being dissected to pieces.
But that's what makes a good celebrity to me. That's what's compelling. Like to have to go through the filter. That's when you lose what's interesting. Like
I think I would push back on this, like being a response. Or what did you say? Like
we're not part of the conversation. We're listening to the response.
Yeah, like I feel like this album to me is just listening to that conversation that she's having with herself in real time, because this album isn't like cogent or like well thought out enough for it to be like a, simple thing to push in front of you, like the whole thing is like taking you through the labor of getting to a thought and processing something.
That's
even if it's really repetitive, even if it's really shallow, it's like it is those things. And
can I say what does work alongside that for me for this is when she talks about what she loves or like the things that have driven her to like her passions, that is interesting to me. Like my favorite song on the album is Magic Metal Montana, because
let's go through the highlights while we're at it.
Oh, sorry, yeah, but it's like she's talking about her relationship with AG Cook. She's learned from him, he's learned from her. They both blame each other for their success, or they both like say each other is the reason that brought them out. And I think that's really sweet. Like talking about, I like the personalness of the nature. She's like, we always get drinks together, except he doesn't drink, so I drink for the both of us. Like that's cute to me. Like that's such a, like, that's her charm, is like, I don't know, she has that ability to like be negative about herself without being negative about herself. And I think that's really cool. And I don't know, I also really like AG Cook, so to think about them being together makes me
the man who can sing.
The man
He's
who
loud.
Can sing, the one who's loud.
Like the kind of like that song being in conversation with So I, the Sophie song,
Sophie.
like kind of the Sophie tribute song, like kind of like celebrating your friend while he's still alive and such, like because she missed the opportunity with Sophie. I think that's such a sweet song. It's just
I think genuinely, like, Wink through No One Lasts Forever, like that whole run is like my favorite part of the album, like those 4 songs together. Because like as I mentioned, like I've been listening to the whole thing on repeat, and so that's the part where like my brain really locks in, is during those 4 songs.
I think I agree that that's the best run on the album. I just think the lead up is so much rockier.
Yeah, I guess like I want to talk about rock music a little bit, like in terms of I don't know if it's a highlight. I think it's a highlight because it's kind of like a upbeat song, and like I like if you listen to it all the way back, it kind of cycles like, no, we're all gonna die, no one lasts forever, and then like we're making me and my friends, just kind of like she like it's the cycle of her, like it's basically just life of like learning the same lesson over and over again of just like, oh man, I feel this existential dread, I love my friends, that helps, the end. The guy like going through it again.
I'm like, girl, same though. Like I do get that. Like without your friends, what do you got?
Yeah.
I do want to say, the we all go out, we kiss each other, real incestuous vibes is my least favorite lyric she has ever written. That sucks to me.
I don't love it, but like I don't care like about it. It's just like
I care because it's like, huh? Like it's not even like a funny joke. It's like, what'd you say? Wait,
okay. I'm so confused over like the public criticism of this line. I'm not saying that it's like a great line or anything, but like, has nobody really described like people like kissing amongst their friend group as like incestuous before?
Yeah, I think people do that, but to say like it sounds like she's proud of it is the thing that's weird.
I just think she's like old for it. That's my only thing. Is like she feels a little old to be saying like real incestuous vibes about that. Like I get it. I have no problem with the way that she phrased it. It just feels like kind of college to me. Although like, also she has been a pop star forever, like, so she didn't maybe have a normal like, trajectory of experience of that or whatever, but like yeah, it just
I'm like,
feels
who is
like
she kissing? A bunch of gay guys? like I'm like what's going on? Like Troye Sivan and freaking Tyler Oakley, who's she kissing?
Tyler Oakley. Is Tyler Oakley in her entourage?
No, I just was coming up with the random additional gay. Genuinely,
I'm going to be thinking about that for a long time.
I said Troye Sivan. I said Troye Sivan, and then I thought about when Tyler Oakley was posting that video, and Troye Sivan was like, "You're getting really good." And he's like, "We should duet sometime." And Troy was like, "No."
But yeah, I think like this is like I think the thing she's also wrestling with is she's a hypocrite, and like kind of like that's like kind of the stage we're all in of just like we know better, yet we're all like just doing the same things over and over, and like we're giving ourselves to these brands and these corporations, and it's all funneling them back to the evil things that we don't like and such. And like kind of the meta nature of like the dance floor is dead. Now we're making rock music. Of just like rock music was a rebellious art form that became mainstream, and now it's just like patina for ads, and like kind of like this, and like it's also just meta in terms of like it's the thing to do to change genre when you did a thing before, and like it's kind of I kind of like it as just like a tongue-in-cheek intro to this, whatever this is.
Yeah. Patina. What is this? Shang-Chi and the Ten Rings?
Stop.
What? I don't even get that one.
Patina, which sounds like Aquafina.
We're playing fast and loose with the word association.
I was right there with you.
Thank you, Harper. Sorry, I am giving person that's listening to respond, like to improv off the lines. Andrew, what you had to say was good. I agree that it is like it's a statement on the statement, and I appreciate that. I just wanted to be silly. Harper?
Oh, thank you, Michael.
Back to you in the studio.
And now with the weather, I thought that it was kind of I appreciate it, even though I don't love the song. It's not my favorite. I do appreciate it as a single to kind of jar us out of like, what we've just done with Brat and with Wuthering Heights. We're done with that. Like clean the slate. Like it's a new era, even though I don't really think this is that different. But for her, she's saying like, hey, I'm doing something new. Forget about that. This is the new album. This is my new single. And also the fact that it's like a minute 55. When that video came out and I watched it, I was like, oh, all right, this is like a little commercial.
No,
we're doing something new here. So
the shortest music I can possibly make. Call her London because all the bridges are gone.
Oh my god.
They fell down.
They fell down.
And the album is only 30 minutes. It is breezy, so it's a fun, easy listen. Or if you don't like it, it's over quickly.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm coming at this like, and I'm gonna rate it 6 out of 10, like preview. Wow. So I'm like, I don't.
What
I'm
the
not
wait?
Like,
what?
This is garbage.
6 is about the lowest I've ever rated anything on the show. So
That's what I'm saying.
This is Michael's wink wink moment of just like,
Yeah, I was saying all that for effect. No, but
I fucked your dad.
He's not a bad girl.
There's stuff that is interesting on this album, but nowhere near as interesting or fun as her previous albums. Her previous albums are all 9+ to me. Mm-hmm. So
yeah, she's fighting a stacked discography.
Yes.
I don't know though if she was going for a fun album.
Okay, then it needs to be more interesting.
Fair, but I guess like for this like to me it sounds like it's very like punk in its like ethos, but but like I like
Dakota,
I don't
feel
know.
like we're fighting. I hate for this to tear us apart like this.
No. We're not fighting because like I think it's fine. Like I think that your reasoning is like sound and valid and
Just-
all that good stuff.
To me, like I'm on this reverse axis, right? Where like it needs to be this interesting for it to be this fun, you know? But then if it's gonna be more fun, then it can be less interesting. You know what I'm saying?
That's fair. My tolerance for mediocre music is admittedly extremely high.
Yeah.
But like I think that this album, like I think grading this album for it like on how fun it is like grading a fish on being able to climb a tree. Like I just think like this like whether or not you find it interesting, I think that that's totally valid. I think like for me there's enough here to latch on to where I'm like, oh,
I was muted.
like that is pretty interesting, but I'm also amused at all these Shang-Chi jokes. So like,
Guess what? The like the fish climbing a tree analogy. I want to use that too because it's like, okay, maybe the fish shouldn't try to climb the tree. Maybe the fish should swim. Fish good at swim.
But isn't it interesting when the fish tries to climb the tree, even if it gets an inch off the ground from flopping?
Then I'm gonna go ahead and be like, okay, that was fun. Go back to swimming now. That was interesting. That one little bit.
And I think that will
Go
happen.
swim.
I think she'll go back or do something a little more fun next time.
For me, I'm just worried that she's like gonna fully pivot out of music, like she's been threatening to do, and make movies, which I have found.
God forbid.
Okay, God forbid Charli XCX make movie. I'm sorry, guys. You have seen her acting, right? Have you seen her?
I haven't seen her. I haven't seen her in anything actually.
I watched the moment. So
I really like the moment. I like her acting in the moment's pretty good.
Okay, she gets bodied though in the moment in that amazing scene with Kylie Jenner, where Kylie Jenner is so incredible in it, and it makes Charli. She's Meryl Streeping Charli in that scene.
No, she's definitely mogging Charli. Charli's acting in the moment like is better than I thought it was going to be, but her acting is also the worst part of the movie. Like there's a couple scenes where it is like distracting for me, where it's like, okay,
I guess
we should have maybe let this AG cook a little bit longer.
I guess it's like I've seen so many bad musician actors that like this is pretty good for that, but yeah, like I was grading.
But would you want her to like not that this is like a, she can't do this for her own thing. I'm not saying that. So don't come at me, everybody. But like, would you really want her to give up her music career to go into acting?
No.
Like as a fan?
Never.
No.
I wouldn't.
She should have been Athena in the Odyssey.
You feel guilty about the waters.
Oh, you're going to chop off me head in the middle of the square, in the middle of the front of the temple, innit?
They should have had her be one of the sirens, and when Odysseus is hearing the song, it's just the run.
It's literally rock music because they were on rocks.
That's what I'm saying. Andrew, you're cooking.
Yeah. Harper, what's the highlight for you?
It was like scratching an itch you couldn't itch. It was like hearing club classics.
No One Lasts Forever with David Cronenberg is gonna be my highlight song. I love some bleak existentialist shit.
Me too. It's fun and it's interesting to listen to.
Yeah, and just the way that she sings the one line, which nothing's gonna last forever, when she sings that over and over again, and then the way it's reused when David Cronenberg is saying it over and over again, and it becomes increasingly layered. Like it's just so effective. It really makes you it forces you to sit in it in a way that I really love. I have this like genre of songs that I like, which is, this is gonna sound horrible, but like songs to like die in a horrible overdose to, like cinematically, and so it's like this so not the whole song, but like the end of the song, the David Cronenberg portion, like I feel like fits in that. Also, and that would be like Vomit by Girls. And there's a song by M83 and Suzanne Soonfor. It's to me, it's like my favorite, one of my favorite sounds in music is like songs to die to. So, to peacefully drift off in a nice little overdose. So that's why I like this.
Wow.
You're putting yourself at risk that you actually pass away at the same time as Charli XCX says real incestuous vibes. By picking that
I know,
song.
because it'll go back to the
restarts
beginning.
like-
Yeah, you mistimed it.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Yeah, that's my favorite song on the album too. I think that is like if anything from this album were to be on like a greatest hits or join the canon of Charli, I think that song is chef's kiss. It really wraps everything that the album's trying to say up in a nice little bow, and also getting fucking David Cronenberg on a track, like of all people, is just pretty cool.
Okay, so this is something I've been thinking about and don't know the answer to. Is she actually getting these people in the studio to talk in a microphone?
I think it was an interview. Like they
yeah, I thought that was a clip from an interview.
No, I think it's like Charli interviewed him.
Yeah, Charli had a
okay.
conversation with him, recorded it, and then they cut it up.
Okay.
Yeah. And like just finding the percussion and like, oh, I like that. I like how that sounds. And that's entrancing. And just like, that's really cool. By the way, like
same. Oh, sorry. No, with John Cale though, that was like a similar situation,
Can
right?
I
Where they were
speak
just
to
kind
you
of
privately.
That's how he talks one-on-one in an interview. She's like, well, John Cale, having a bit of a chat, are we? Can I pull you for a chat, John Cale?
Having a little bit of banter.
Have a little bit of battle with John Cale.
I got a text.
I gotta say, Crash Release underrated. Yeah, but like,
why don't you work with Rina Sawayama anymore?
I appreciated Nuclear Season.
I think Rina's gonna die in her.
What is you talking about?
Have a bit of a chat here with Aquafina and John Cale.
Oh, God damn it! Like,
why did
like
Aquafina's listening to the album? She's like, why didn't they keep any of my quotes for any of the songs?
No,
I said a lot of interesting stuff. Actually, pretty much everything you said, I said also.
Oh, fuck! That got me.
This is why you asked me on, right?
Yeah, I actually do agree. Oh my God. But like, yeah, like every. I like
because
that.
If you
like,
don't want me to do that, you can tell me no jokes.
Yeah. But like, or just ask someone else. But like, I think like also like. But I think like I think it's fun that like all the pop girlies are like having like a letterboxed off in terms of just like Ariana gets Janusz Kaminski to like help with her video, and like here's like the Cronenberg, she has like Cronenberg, do a little interview, and like Taylor is working with Martin Scorsese's cinematographer and stuff like that. So like how like I think there's like a little like where we also have to break into the film world too, and we're also competing with each other.
I guess I'm more interested in like the potential for Sabrina Carpenter to be like learning from Madonna. Like that to me is like, ooh, that's what I want to see like pairing up. Like I understand that these directors and music video directors have been key to so many pop stars, right? Like that's how pop music became popular, but from like directors making incredible music videos that went on MTV. Like that's like a key part of it. But it is like also learn something from this. Like learn from the people that you're around, because that's interesting. Like Madonna put out probably my favorite album of the year. Did I think Confessions on the Dance Floor 2 was gonna be good? No way, So I think I had too much expectation, and it's like it's cool to see them learning from people, but I'd rather actually learn from like people who make art that I want to listen to. I don't know.
Well, I do agree with that point. I'm not totally interested in this like weird melding of making the top of the pyramid for pop stars just like more and more in this like ivory tower sort of thing.
Right.
I don't really think Charli's doing that here. I don't think she's trying to like, I think that she's trying to like have a conversation with these artists rather than like learn from them to do anything with.
Totally.
And,
She's more learning from their like life. I kind of want to say something else too. Big surprise. But when I'm listening to this, I feel like my like of this album will likely go up after listening to Pedal by Ariana Grande.
Oh.
I like
Uh-oh.
this
Do you not
thought
like the
process.
single?
No, I don't like that song
Oh,
really. I know it's
interesting.
popular, but I don't really like it. But like
I don't like that song.
Wait.
JW Stillwater. Yes, sir.
Oh. That's a good song. No, I
Is that
just
even a
hear,
song?
like, huh? Yes.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, weird.
Is that even a song? That's enough. Like,
Wait, so I'm gonna finish what I was saying.
Yeah.
Is that I think Ariana Grande is another artist that I've been like, oh, I love Dangerous Woman so much. Like that's an all-timer. Like it is kind of like Teenage Dream in that it's like pop music that's really good as pop music, but not personal at all. Like anyone could have made that album. But she's so talented that it works for her. Like, but then she continues to make music, and it's like the music she's making seems to be like draining her life force. I'm like, I need her to like not give up so much of herself to that or something. Like, I'm worried about what Pedal will sound like. I'm worried it won't be good, but I do think that'll make me bump this album up a little bit more. So, as other artists I like fail greater than Charli does, this is not even a fail. This is just a passing grade to me, but maybe it'll move it up in the scale of what's achievable, if that makes sense. Sorry, I'm talking to the void.
no,
No, yeah.
No,
I'm
no,
just yapping.
no. I think that that's like I think that that's a good point. Like every time we get a new wave of releases from like the A-list pop girlies, like it or not, they're in conversation with each other,
Right.
And I think that like to your point, Michael, like that's what makes this album both the like that's both the most fascinating part of this album and also the most insufferable part, where it's like, the subtext of Ariana dropping an album like Pedal is like, she's in conversation with herself, her own discography, but like it's also like, as much as we liked the last album on this podcast, like that album kind of came and went like
Totally.
in the general with the general public. So she also kind of has to stake her stake her claim a little bit and reestablish herself, and like what does she do with an album like Pedal in response to the reaction to her last one, her relationship changes in her life and everything.
If it were like this, though, Pedal would be about Wicked for like
yes
entirely,
and that would be in
Terrible.
my like 99 times out of 100 that sounds like a total train wreck to me. Now I'm not writing it off
could
like
be good, but like it's like there's a risk.
You're not ready for her hot single holding space.
Yeah.
If she started going down like corny cheese ball.
Or like what if she did like a Pete Davidson 2 and named it Alphaba or like something like that. But like somebody like Ariana trying to tackle this with the same angle, it probably wouldn't work. And I mean,
if I had to pick a pop girl to make an album like this, it would 99 times out of 100 be Charli. Like I really don't want to hear Ariana's opinion about this.
Yeah. And I think, again, to this album's credit, like I think that it's gone like I think that this is about as close as I would want this to be, and to me it's not like a spectacular failure, like the other times that we've talked about really meta, like the meta landscape of pop music, Tortured Poets Apartment for the millionth time.
Oof.
Like or even whatever the hell Gracie Abrams just did on her like newest one.
Okay.
Where, like, I'm sorry, man.
Daughter
but
from Hell. I'm like, sure seems like it.
Yeah.
Up top, everybody.
I'm not engaging in that.
Gracie
But, you
Abrams
know,
lover,
like-
LA native herself.
That's right.
But you know, it's just like this feels like the logical end point of that meta shift, and I really hope that she doesn't continue to do this, but I'm glad that she did it here. And this is also something that few, if no other artists in her position would attempt to do, and certainly not land it as well as she did.
Okay, we have like 20 minutes left of this episode technically. So let's run through some more songs real quickly. 2007. Oh, sorry. What do you?
Oh yeah. No, 2007 was the one I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What artist? What pop star was on Charlie's Wall in 2007? Fergie.
Yeah,
Winehouse?
she loves glamorous.
Yeah. Like,
Her favorite
would.
song.
She would.
She would. No, you know what I was thinking about was she's always writing about 19 years ago because the song 1999, she released it in 2018. It's the exact same time difference.
What the hell?
Yeah.
that's sick.
Yeah, Charlie is defining what vintage is, you know.
That's so funny.
awesome.
Wait, Harper, you're like you're really working on some kind of genius level right now.
Yeah, on my
like,
Substack,
Yeah.
I'm going to talk about Charlie and the relationship with time.
that's freaking me out. Do not tell me anything else like that, Harper. I'll explode.
I'm done thinking now.
Oh, good. Ooh, I got scared.
2007, like I think it's reminiscent of Baby Girl from Number One Angel, of just like she in like thematically in the like she's like a in Baby Girl, she's like a pinup girl on a poster talking to this boy, and then in this song she's like, I'm looking at this poster on the wall of this pop star, and I'm like imagining myself being that and such like that. And like I think it's interesting in terms of like it's simulacrum again. It's just like simulax crumbs, like in terms of like
Stop. What is you talking about?
in terms of like a poster is like a picture of something that isn't there anymore. So like that celebrity isn't the same as they were, and like it's like pointing to, so like you're so Charlie's aspiring to be like this pop star, but it's just like a snapshot of who this person was that many years ago. So it's like unattainable, and that's why she feels hollow and such. That's my take on that song. So
I agree. I also it's cute. This is a cute song. This is a cute, fun song, and I think that's what I want. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and like this song. So
I like I think that's a song about addiction, of just like a very abstract portrait of sobriety, or just like kind of like I'm, I don't want this, I don't want this, I don't want this, or don't wait, I want this. And then like you're so predictable, and this kind of like this, and like when she gets the feeling, it's like not rewarding to her. And like it reminds me of like the George Costanza quote from it was there, like when the contest episode when like they were like trying not to masturbate. It's like why do you masturbate? It was there. This is basically so it's like just like really just like there's no logic to just like succumbing to this like thing you don't want to succumb to and stuff. It's just
Right.
like, yeah, so I think that's cool.
what if Persona was about Persona 5? I think I'd like it
That'd be
better.
really good. Yeah.
It's about Persona 6 actually.
Ooh, John Persona. I love you, John Persona.
Well, Persona 6 it does have a green theme to it.
It
If
does,
anybody
yes,
watched the
it's-
trailer.
Yes.
So
No, we've talked about the whole album, which is very easy to do because it's so short. I think we've
Oh.
literally talked about every single song.
Okay, one last thing. Card declined. I know you're not a fan, but to me it is giving the bling ring, hence my second background that I've added here.
Mm,
And so I was wondering if she had logged it on Letterboxd, because we all know Charlie is quite on Letterboxd now.
yes.
And she did log it in 2025, so I do think it was
Oh.
fresh on her mind. And
Totally.
she said this movie is aging like a fine wine, better with every watch. P.S. I miss my BlackBerry XX, which I think really sums up the song.
It's the truth, and I'm really being honest. Bling ring, bling ring.
Bling ring.
Stop.
I like the kind of this album. I was at the gym working out, and like I was listening to this album, and I got too sad to work out because I was listening to this album. I was like,
this is not a good album to get a PR.
Yeah. I was kind of like, by the time like Wink Wink was coming up, I was like, okay, I can get back into it. Like,
Yeah, I was just thinking, I feel like Wink Wink would be a good one.
Yeah. But I also think like the thinking about you every single night, like I think it's like from the perspective of her character in Eruptia, of just like it's about like kind of this like queer friendship thing and stuff like that. And she in the song, she's like, I think I might be gay, but actually I'm not. It's just like I don't know. I thought that was an observation. So just like kind of like it's another persona. It's like another like is it her? Is it not her? All this stuff. Real quick about Persona. I think it's like the potentially a response to Taylor, like potentially about Sky Ferreira, potentially about herself, just like her to herself, potentially about her stands to her, just like kind of like when you look at someone, you're seeing a reflection, and like, if you have a problem, it's like because you either you don't mirror each other anymore, or you see yourself and you don't like what you see. So I think that's a really interesting response to all the drama and the Reddit threads and stuff. So yeah,
I agree.
Yeah, I also really like the sound of Persona. Like, I feel like the music is really good on that one, the production. I will say that, like, for me, I really enjoy the production on this album overall, but yeah, the lyrics on some of the songs are like not giving much to me.
The reverb is enough. It's enough.
I
no
like
loud
it.
guitars.
I do like noise. I will
No
say,
loud
like,
guitars. I want my beeps
I like
and boops
being
back.
yelled at. I like being kind of assaulted in my ears with sounds.
Harper,
so I had
stop
no
it!
problem.
I've never in my life yelled at a girl like this.
Let's go through highlights and let's go through final thoughts and ratings. The way this works is we'll rate this album out of 10 with a fun metric at the end. Who would like to go first?
Yeah, I mean, I think that this is, like we've said a million times, or at least I have, like, in the grand arc of Charli XCX's career, this is like the most that whatever comes next is going to really crystallize my feelings on this. I don't think this is a classic in the same way that Brat was. And I don't think this is anywhere near her best or most. I don't think this is anywhere near her best project. It could potentially be like one of her most interesting, though. And I really appreciate the swerve that she did here. And I thought that this was a really like cool way to handle the weight of success that she found with Brat. And I really dig it. So I'm gonna give it spring summer 8 out of 10.
Great. I think I will use my opportunity, instead of commenting on the album, to give my official, as of 7/30/2026, ranking of every Charli XCX album for myself, and then I'll rate the album. I'm gonna go at the bottom. For me, I'm sorry, it's gonna have to be this music, fashion, film. Then following that up, we're gonna go with Sucker. Then we're gonna go True Romance. Yeah, we're gonna go True Romance. Then we're gonna go Charli. Then we're gonna go Crash. Then we're gonna go Brat. Then we're gonna go Wuthering Heights. Nope, flip those. We're gonna go Wuthering Heights. Then we're gonna go Brat. Then we're gonna go Number One Angel. Then we're gonna go Pop 2. Then we're gonna go How I'm Feeling Now at the top. So that's my
Solid
ranking.
rating. Yeah.
Thank you. I think, and that feels good to me. Like, and I feel good putting music, fashion, film here at the bottom right now. But like, I ranked Wuthering Heights really high. I agree.
Did.
I know that people aren't going to like that. That's not the general consensus, but I really do like it. I agree with you on that, Harper. But this album, I'm going to have to give a 6.666 out of 10.
I'll give this album 3 blinks, which is 6 winks out of 10.
Okay.
So like,
Wait.
like blink.
Yeah, I understand. That's funny.
Yeah. I'll give I think it's an interesting speaking. Like this episode is pretty representative of this album. Of just like it's a tangent. It's a tangent from and there's a lot of serious tangents we talked about this episode. There's a lot of like goofy, fun times because Charli is such an artist that kind of invites that, like serious discussion about art, and then also like quirky, fun, silly times too. So like I think this episode was a delight to, and like it's also just like I think it's like I don't know if I'll revisit this that much though. Like I don't know if it's going to be a music fashion film summer. I don't even know if it's going to be a music fashion film July even. I don't know if it's like
right. It's done.
Okay, wait.
That's
Hold
so
on.
funny.
July ends tomorrow.
I know.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, exactly.
We can have this last 1 week.
Yeah, just one day.
I don't know. But yeah, I think it's like I'll have to see. I'm excited to see what's next. Yeah, like some great songs. It made me sad. So yeah, 3 blinks out of 5.
Music fashion film July 30th.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't my favorite, but I did like it, and I do honestly, I can see myself liking it more the more I listen to it as time goes on. So I'm gonna give it a 6.5 out of 10 letters you'd probably burn.
Aw. You're just another letter to burn.
Exactly.
That's fine. I'll tell
mine you're gay.
Sometimes.
Man, do you remember when? Never mind. I'm too gayer. I can't.
No. The suitcase?
No, I was just thinking about it, the iHeartRadio words when she sang and she'll never love me. Oh, God.
I did recently watch like an hour-long Gaylor video.
Yeah, I'm a truther.
They're fascinating.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm a truther, but the Gaylor that I love is when she say gay.
Oh
say
yeah,
gay
no, you're
again.
gay, yeah. Yeah.
You're gay. If she made a homophobic song now, I would be obsessed. She'd win me back.
Listen, it can happen.
Yeah, fingers crossed. So yeah, like that was our episode of Music Fashion Film. Thank you, Michael, for making us laugh. Being such a friend of the show and like friend of us.
I love you guys. It's nice to talk to y'all and good to see you guys. Harper, I'm going to be in LA in September, so I would like to see you if
Hit
you're
me
free.
up. Yeah,
I
no,
will.
definitely.
I will.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
Yeah, Stenley couldn't make it. Unfortunately, he was pretty bummed. That he couldn't
I
make it
miss
yet,
Stenley.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is a great time. Michael, you can follow me at Andrew Ambrose Lee, Stenley Snap a Stan, Harper Harping About, Dakota Down _ fun, Michael Limentato, Stephanie at Steph Senior, Megan Rika did our artwork, Otness did our theme song, and Michael, any final sentiments? I think I know what it's gonna be, but what do you think?
Taylor Swift, you are allowed to say the F word.
What are you talking about? Like, I thought I was supposed to.
I know that's what you want me to do. That's why I swerved.
Yeah. Swerve.
Got hit with the motherfucking swerve, mama.
All right. Thanks so much, everybody. Have a good day. Click.